Hello and good morning once again. Welcome back sa aking munting channel. Kung kayo ay bago lamang dito, pakihit ng notification bell at ng subscribe button bilang suporta sa aking munting channel. Maraming salamat. Okay, sa araw na ito, ang ating pag-uusapan ay walang iba kundi multiplying fractions. Mathematics grade 5. Let's go! Okay, so dito meron tayong problem to solve. So, sabi dito, Lawrence wants to give each of her two best friends, Desha and Anya, a cake. Each cake needs 2 packs of sugar and each pack weighs about 1/5 kilo. So, what is the total weight of sugar that she will use for these cakes? So, si Lawrence daw ay gustong magbigay sa dalawa niya matalik na kaibigan na si Desha at saka si Anya ng cake. So, ang bawat cake ay nangangailangan ng 2 pakete ng asukal. At ang bawat pakete ng asukal ay tumitimbang ng 1/5 kilo. So, ang tanong ay, ano ang kabuuang timbang ng asukal na gagamitin ni Lawrence para makagawa siya ng cake? Okay, so since there are 2 cakes and each cake needs 2 packs of sugar, then we can multiply the amount 4 times. Okay? So dahil daw sa dalawa yung cake na kailangan at ang bawat cake ay nangangailangan ng 2 pakete ng asukal, ngayon tayo ay mag-multiply sa halaga ng 4 na beses. So multiplication is 1/5 times 4. Okay, nakikita natin itong 4 ay isang whole number. Okay? So, anong gagawin? So, kailangan natin ma-convert ang 4 sa fraction. So, this is equal to 1/5 times convert 4 into fraction. So, anong gagawin natin? Write 4 as the numerator and then write 1 as denominator. Bakit? Kasi 4 divided by 1 is equal to 4. Okay, so let us multiply. Nagawa na nating maging fraction ang whole number kanina. So 1/5 times 4 over 1. 1 times 4 and 5 times 1. So what will be the answer? So 1 times 4 is equal to 4 and 5 times 1 is equal to 5. Now, we get the answer of 4/5 or 4 over 5. Okay, so magpatuloy tayo. Punta tayo sa steps in multiplying fractions. Ano nga ba yung mga steps sa pag-multiply ng fractions? Okay, so isa-isayin natin yan. Pero bago yan, ipakita muna natin ang equation na gagamitin natin para sa steps. Okay, so example, meron tayong equation na 3/4 times 5, 9. Okay? Okay, so ano nga ba yung mga steps para ma-multiply natin yan? Step number 1, sabi niya, multiply the numerators. So, alin nga ba yung numerators dito? Okay, ang numerators dito ay itong mga number sa fraction na nasa taas. So, we have 3 times 5 is equal to 15. Next step, we have multiply the denominators. Ano naman yung denominators? Itong mga number na nasa baba, sila ang tinatawag natin na denominators. Okay? So, 4 times 9 is equal to 36. Now, anong sabi sa step number 3? Ang sabi niya, reduce product to lowest term. Yan. So, kailangan paliitin natin yung ating naging sagot. So, yung sagot natin na to, yan, ay kailangan nating paliitin. What number can divide these two numbers here? So, 15 divided by 3 is 5. Yan. So, ang divisor natin dito ay 3. And then, 36 divided by 3, that is equal to 12. So, ito na ngayon ang ating final answer. 5 over 12. Okay? Okay, so we have Letter A, canceling out numerators and denominators. Paano natin gagawin yung canceling out numerators and denominators? So, example, meron tayong 4 over 20 times 5 over 7. At ang sagot ay 4 over 28 or 1 over 7. So, paano mangyayari yung sagot na ganyan? Okay, so let us continue. Sabi dito, in order to simplify the product, common factors in the numerators and denominators can be cancelled out before multiplying the numbers. So, kailangan natin i-cancel out ang mga numerators at denominators na mayroong common factors. So, continue natin. Here, back in the example, so, una, meron tayong common factors between 20 and 5. So, we are going to cancel out. 5 will become 1. And 20 will become 4. Now, pag nag-multiply na tayo, so 4 times 1 is equal to 4. Next, 4 times 7 is equal to 28. Okay? So, ito na yung sagot natin. Ngayon, ang sagot natin ay merong divisibility na number. So, what number is that? Yun po ay number 4. So, 4 divided by 4 is 1. And 28 divided by 4 is 7. So, nakuha natin yung naka-lowest term na sagot. So, dahil dito sa example na yan, ang 20 at saka 5 ay mayroong common factor na 5. So, kaya yung 20 ay naging 4 at ang 5 ay naging 1. So, yung 4 and 7 naman ay wala ng common factors. So, nakuha natin yung sagot na 4 and 28 and then reduce to 1 over 7. So, let us continue. Simplify the following fractions by cancelling out numerators and denominators with common factors. Okay, paano natin i-simplify ito? So, we have here, yan, 4 and 12. 4 becomes 1, and then 12 becomes 3. Now, nakita natin, ang 7 at saka 8 ay wala namang common factors. Okay, so 7 times 1 is equal to 7, and then 3 times 8 is equal to 24. Is there any common factor that can go by 7 and 24? So, wala na. Kaya, ang sagot natin ay 7 over 24. Next, we have 6 over 10 and 5 over 2. Okay? So, we see, cancel out 6 and 2 have a common factor of 2. So, cancel out 6. It will become 3 and 2 will become 1. Next, 5 and 10 have a common factor of 5. So, cancel out 5. It will become 1 and 10 will become 2. Now, let us multiply. We have 3 over 2 times 1 over 1. So, we have 3 times 1 is equivalent to 3 and 2 times 1 is equal to 2. Now, nakikita natin na mas malaki ang number na nasa taas. So, ang tawag dito ay improper fraction. Okay, bakit? 3 divided by 2, that is equal to 1. And remember, 1. Then, copy the denominator na 2. So, may sagot tayo na 1 and 1/2. Okay, so hanggang dito na lamang ang ating video. Maraming salamat sa inyong panonood at patuloy na pagsubaybay sa ating munting channel. Hanggang sa muli, mabuhay!